guys, welcome to the class of Wednesday the 23rd of December. Today we're going to start with the warm-up. We have the candlesticks, the shapes and the balances. At the end of this film you will see the film of the warm-up. And I have one more tip for the candlestick. If it's a little bit too difficult, you can also place your hands on your hips. I will show you. You roll down and then you place your hands on your hips for some more balance. And after you did the warm-up, we will start with L-sit works and push-ups for today. And so let's get started with the L-sits. The first exercise for you that I have is you have an L shape, but then a tuck, and you keep your feet on the floor and you hold this for 10 seconds. After that, you will do the same, but then you try to lift your feet off the floor and you hold that also for 10 seconds. Then we make a pike. From the pike position, you slide down with your feet on the floor to the tuck position and you hold it there. And you do this exercise 10 times. So from the pike, you slide down to the tuck 10 times. And then the last one, you can make it a little bit more difficult to have blocks, books or something in between, a little lower. And then first you're going to sit on the floor in a pike position, and then you're going to try to lift your butt off the floor and hold this for 10 seconds as well. So those are the 4 exercises. And if you don't have parallettes at home or it's a little bit too difficult, you can also use 2 boxes or a chair or a couch, something in between, and you do the same exercise here. So you start with the pike with your feet on the floor. You hold it for 10 seconds. You try to lift yourself up, push down, and then the second one is you're gonna lift your feet off the floor, hold that also for 10 seconds. And the third one, you start in the pike, you slide down to the tuck position with your feet on the floor. And the last one is the pike, and then you try to lift your butt off the floor, or you lift yourself up a little higher if you're gonna do it from the chairs. This you're gonna do 5 rounds. So we have the tuck on the floor, with the feet on the floor, with the feet off the floor, the sliding from the pike to the tuck, and then the pike position where you lift your butt off the floor. And now let's move on to the push-up round. I have 3 exercises for you: the eccentric push-up, the plank to push-up, and the plank ups and downs and sideways. So the first one is the eccentric push-up. You start in a nice push-up position, and then you slowly gonna drop yourself down to the floor. And then you can push yourself up or have a break and then come back up in this position. And then repeat it again, slow as you can go, all the way down. And then you come back up. So this is the first one. The second exercise is you're gonna start it in plank position on your elbows, and then you're gonna lift yourself up and drop yourself down. And the third one, you have to use a block, a book or something else, which is a little bit higher. You're gonna start in the push-up position, and then you're gonna step down and step up sideways. And I want to give you one more tip during the push-up. Try to squeeze your bum and keep your feet together and engage your core so it stays tight and you don't wobble all over the place. All the exercises for the push-up position you're going to do 8 times, and then you're going to have repeat that for 5 rounds. Good luck. So let's get started with the warm-up, guys. This warm-up will take about 10 minutes and it consists of 3 different parts. We're gonna start with the candlestick part, then we move on to the gymnastic shapes, and we finish off with some balance work. Okay. So let's get started with the candlestick cycle. It consists of 4 different exercises, and every exercise you're gonna hold for 10 seconds. So let's get started. You're gonna start in a long sit, keep your feet together, point your toes, and you're gonna sit up straight, arms by your ears, and now you have a nice L shape. You're gonna hold this for 10 seconds, and then you're gonna roll back into a candlestick, squeeze your butt, and try to keep your feet together. Then you're gonna finish off, and now your feet are flexed. Also hold this for 10 seconds, and then roll back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and roll back. And now you finish off in a straddle. Remember, try to keep your back straight and arms up by your ears. Roll back into the candlestick, squeeze your butt, keep your feet together, and arms by your ears. And now finish off with a jump, and this is called the gymnastics burpee. The candlestick round, you're gonna do it 3 more times, and then we're gonna move on to the gymnastic shapes. The first part in the shape is a plank. You're gonna bring your hands up to shoulder width, and you're gonna squeeze your butt, keep your feet together, and hold this for 10 seconds. Try to make your back round and keep your tummy in. Then you're gonna move on to a pyramid, and this part you wanna have open shoulders. You can leave your feet where it is, and then really try to push the floor away. Also this you're gonna hold for 10 seconds. Afterwards you're gonna finish off to a wide plank, and as far as you can go. And the important thing here is that you really try to push yourself up, squeeze your butt, hold your tummy in, and you hold this part for 10 seconds as well. Then we move on to a hollow shape. Try to keep your feet together, squeeze your butt, and hold your arms by your ears. Also 10 seconds. And then you're gonna roll over into an arch. Try to look at the ground, arms up by your ears, and feet together as well. When you finish with the arch position, you're gonna do the shape round 3 more times. And then we move on to the last part, which is the balance. And here we have also 5 positions, and at each position you will hold also for 10 seconds. So for the balance part, we're gonna start with a basic position, feet together, squeeze your butt, tummy in, shoulders down, and arms strong by your side. You're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. After that, you're gonna start with a passé. You're gonna shift your weight onto your left foot, and you lift up your right foot, toe by your knee, and you hold this for 10 seconds. If it's easy, you can also do this with your eyes closed for 10 seconds. Just give it a try. And afterwards, you're gonna do the same thing, the passé, but then with your left foot. So shift your weight, knee by your toe, toe by your knee, and try to keep your belly in. Then we move on to the last part, which is the arabesque. You're gonna put one foot behind you, toe in the back, arms to the side for the balance, and then you're gonna lift it up. You hold this for 10 seconds. If you wanna have a little bit more challenge, you can lift your foot up more and then drop your upper body downward. And you can do the same thing, but then with your left foot. First, find your balance, tummy in, arms straight by your side or to the side. Lift your leg up. And then if you want to have more challenge, drop down your upper body and then come back slowly. And this is this part, the balance part, you will also do it 3 times. And then you're done with the warm-up.
3, 2, 1, go.